Welcome aboard, everyone. Today, we're venturing into the heart of the unforgiving Arctic Ocean. We're about to witness one of the most intense and lucrative jobs on the planet, the king crab harvest. This isn't just fishing. It's a high-stakes gamble where a single haul can be worth a staggering $12 million. But the reward comes at a price. The crews battle freezing temperatures, monstrous waves, and grueling 20-hour shifts. Stick with us as we go inside the Arctic factory ship that makes it all happen. Our journey begins on the deck of this massive vessel, a floating factory in the middle of nowhere. The air is biting cold, and the sea is a churning mix of gray and white. Out here, the real work starts when the crab pots are hauled from the depths. Each pot, weighing over 700 pounds, is a steel cage of potential treasure. The winch groans under the strain, pulling the pot from hundreds of feet below. Every single pull is a moment of truth. Is it full of prime king crabs, or is it a dud pot full of rocks and bycatch? The suspense is palpable, and here it comes. The pot breaks the surface, and it's a jackpot. Hundreds of fiery red king crabs are spilling onto the sorting table. The crew springs into action with incredible speed and precision. There's no time to waste. They're sorting by size and gender, a frantic dance against the clock. Only the legal-sized males are kept. Females and juveniles are carefully returned to the ocean to ensure the crab population remains sustainable for future seasons. It's a conservation effort that's crucial to the entire industry. You can see the experience in their hands. Every movement is efficient and practiced. Now this is where the ship truly becomes a factory. Once sorted, the keepers are sent down a chute into the belly of the vessel. This is the processing deck, a hive of activity that runs 24/7. The crabs are quickly processed to preserve their freshness and quality. It's a loud, steamy environment, a world away from the icy deck above. The goal is to get these crabs from the ocean to the freezer in the shortest time possible, locking in that just-caught flavor that makes them so valuable. It's a relentless, non-stop operation. Let's talk about the danger. We often hear that this is the most dangerous job in the world, and being out here, you understand why. A rogue wave can wash a crew member overboard in an instant. Heavy equipment is constantly in motion on a pitching deck. The physical toll is immense, and the risk of injury is always present. These crews are not just fishermen, they're athletes and survival experts, operating in one of Earth's most extreme environments. Their mental fortitude is just as important as their physical strength. But what drives them to take on such a perilous job? For many, it's the incredible pay. A successful season can mean earning a full year's salary in just a few weeks. This allows them to support their families, buy homes, and secure their futures. It's the ultimate high-risk, high-reward profession. The camaraderie among the crew is also a huge factor. They rely on each other for their safety and success, forging bonds that are as strong as the steel of the ship itself. They become a family, united against the elements. Let's head down to the holding tanks. Before final processing, the crabs are kept in these massive tanks, circulated with constantly flowing seawater. This mimics their natural environment and helps reduce their stress, which is key to maintaining the quality of the meat. Look at the size of these creatures. Some of them have leg spans of over 5 feet. These are the giants of the deep, the kings that command top dollar in restaurants and markets around the globe. It's truly a sight to behold. From the holding tanks, the crabs move along a conveyor system to be cooked. They are cooked in massive industrial boilers before being hit with a brine freeze. This flash freezing process is what makes it possible to ship these crabs worldwide without losing any of their delicate texture or sweet flavor. The entire operation is a marvel of engineering and logistics. Every step is meticulously planned and executed to transform these Arctic creatures into a gourmet delicacy that will be enjoyed thousands of miles away. After freezing, the final stage is packaging. The crabs are glazed with a thin layer of ice to prevent freezer burn, then carefully boxed and labeled, and these boxes are then loaded into the ship's massive freezer hold, which is kept at a bone-chillingly low temperature. By the end of the trip, this hold will contain millions of dollars worth of product, a frozen treasure chest ready for the global market. The sheer volume is mind-boggling. It represents the culmination of weeks of relentless, back-breaking work. And so, as the ship turns back towards port, its hold filled with a $12 million cargo, the crew can finally breathe a sigh of relief. They've battled the Arctic and won. They return to shore exhausted but triumphant, ready for a well-deserved rest before the call of the sea beckons them once more. It's a raw, powerful look at the human effort behind the food on our plates. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible adventure into the world of king crab fishing. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most amazing industries. See you next time.